Running Cats Running!
The topic for today will be aesthetic and PEDs, and so far the harms that it has caused and how social media has actually increased the influence of PEDs to people of all generations. And what is most concerning is nowadays people at the age of 15, 16, teenagers start taking PEDs. So we're going to address this concern today, but we're going to be very neutral on it. Whatever is being spoken today, it is all based on individual opinions. Brother D own opinions and my own personal opinions is not gonna be influenced by any other external opinions, or we're not trying to be goody here. We are just gonna say it as it is. So I mean, let's hear from
Actually, you know what?
Brother
Yeah,
Lee.
it's like a disclaimer notice that you just put out.
Yeah, correct.
The thing is that are we really going up to the point like we are victimizing PEDs in the first place? I mean, like we can see, of course, the effects it has on the younger generation, how they perceive themselves. They see all the other people around them looking like twice as good looking as they are. Then after that, they decide to indulge in this PED so that they can become supposedly better looking, be more fit or whatever not. But then, are we actually victimizing the PED industry too much, or the PEDs itself too much? Maybe it can be something. I don't know. What do you think?
Actually, I think it all boils down to the individual itself, and actually the purpose that he or she does it for, and I mean, and who does he or she mix around with or socialize around with, because sometimes that he or she might go to the gym and he look at the person around him, his friends. How come you are achieving such result in such a short frame of time? Without realizing that the friend and so forth is actually taking performance enhancing drugs, or what we call literally steroids. Yeah, so, and some of them just take it to me at that age, most of them take it because they want to achieve a certain physique in a very fast pace. They want a fast result without actually considering the harmful side effects. Without actually considering. That's why to me personally, the word abuse is related to steroids. Because you must actually know the dosage to take. I'm not encouraging people to take steroids, not in any form, especially to those of you who is very young in your teens, because you guys are still producing your own natural testosterone. So when you take, you must know at that age when you take steroids or PEDs, what immediate effect it causes your body. It automatically stop your body from producing natural testosterone, which is very harmful. And most people that took PEDs never realize that after going through a cycle, they have to go through what we call the PCT, the post-cycle therapy, whereby they need to take something like clomid to allow the body to produce natural testosterone by itself. Because this is the thing that I am very concerned, because when you look at YouTube nowadays, you have video featuring 15, 16 years old abusing steroids, and they are spreading the message across the world. Like it or not, they are putting it in a way whereby it's okay. To me, I think social media has a responsibility to actually not publish such videos or such posting, because it's not spreading the correct message, because they are young, 15, 16 years old. If those message is being allowed to put across, and like general people who is not aware of the harm or the side effects that these things might cause, then everybody will start taking it. Everybody will start to find it. Be it's called steroids, PEDs. You might think it's difficult to get, but it's rampant. So I think platform like YouTube and Instagram and so forth, or any social media platform, has a responsibility not to allow such posting to be uploaded by teenagers. Because why? It's not sending across the right message. Yeah.
So in a way, you're saying that the social media platforms have an added
There's a social responsibility to
try and filter out all this negative type of content.
Correct.
The thing is that because right now in this day and age, it's all about
monetizing.
Monetizing whatever they can afford to via the social media content. Other than that, also is because it's an instant type of generation. Right?
Yeah.
You got things want it fast.
Correct.
Everything is I want this fast.
Instant.
Fast.
Everything is instant.
Yeah. So that's why they're always looking like these youngsters they're always looking for certain shortcuts, to be able to achieve the results without much of an effort or without the time which is supposed to be invested into. So they are into all these type of things. But I'm sure that they have to start somewhere. When do you think that they start to sense that let's start taking this sort of or certain classification of PEDs? I'm sure it doesn't jump to that. Maybe they start with supplements first or what? Or whatever their money can afford.
Actually, everybody will first start from buying things over the counter, like GNC or natural health, is it?
Correct,
The other supplement shop. To me, there is no real reason to take any performance enhancing drugs. There's no real reason to actually doing that.
They call it supplements.
Yeah, they call it supplements. They call it whatever they want to call it. But there's no time frame. There's no time frame whereby you are at a certain age, then you need to take it.
Yeah.
People take it due to various reasons. If personally, I associate taking all these steroids or PEDs to vanity. Because it's all about wanting to look good. It's about wanting to look good at a past phase. That means, for example, you take creatine, whatever not that you can find over the counters, and it will take you 5-6 years to achieve certain build. But you take steroids, PEDs, you can achieve such result in 2 years. I mean, there is no bull that PEDs works. There's no bull to it. People that take PEDs actually suffer from very bad side effect because they do not know when to stop. Because they see themselves having that improvement in a very they see themselves gaining the result pretty fast. So they do not know when to stop. That's why it's considered as drugs. People that took drugs get hooked to it. They do not know when to stop. So once they start taking it, the idea of it going through a cycle is no longer there. They start taking it as part of a supplement, or as part of like a multivitamins kind of thing, which is totally wrong because your kidney will be affected, your liver will be affected, everything. I mean, like, you should know it will cause gyno, like what we call man boobs and so forth. So there's a lot of side effect. There's a lot of myth as well, but let's talk about the side effect and not about the myth because if we are talking about the myth of taking steroids, I'm encouraging you actually to take steroids. But let's talk about the side effect that it is gonna cost you more harm than good. I mean, and especially if you guys like to follow artists all over the world, like for example The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Dude, his physics is all due to hard work. That one we cannot take it away from him. But I don't believe that it's natural.
There's no denying that.
There's no denying. There's no denying.
He himself said that he take it.
Correct. I mean, back then, Arnold in those days. Arnold admitted to taking it. Arnold admitted to taking it.
But that's what we've already discussed. The amount of
hard
time
work.
he invested.
Correct.
It's a hard work as well.
Yes, correct. That is the most important thing. Hard work, guys. Hard work. If you want to achieve something, you got to put in the effort. If you take steroids and not train hard, you still get nothing.
It still be nothing.
It still be nothing. But main important thing is this: you don't need to actually do it. You need to actually train hard first. Train hard. Unless maybe, for example, when you reach 40, when your testosterone level starts to drop, and you need something to help you boost that energy, maybe you can go to your doctors and ask for a testosterone prescription, what they call TRT now, testosterone replacement therapy. So it's up to you. Yeah, but when you are young, especially when your body is still producing natural testosterone, why do you want to shut it out immediately?
Yeah.
Why do you want to shut that natural production of your testosterone immediately? Because remember this, once you take steroids, that natural testosterone production will automatically stop because there's already an external supply. That's how smart your body is.
Yeah.
And it will take months for it to recover back. And many people is not following up with that post-cycle therapy. Yeah, that is another big mistake as well to those PEDs abuser. Yeah, they take steroids, but after that post-cycle therapy, they never follow suit. So it is a very, how should I say, very harmful effect. I'm very concerned for the young generation.
How is it in Singapore actually? Because we saw some regulations, right? About how PED is supposed to be.
We saw it's supposed to be illegal and so forth. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but how is it in Singapore?
My answer is gonna ruffle some feathers. Yeah, yeah. Most trainers in the gym, actually, personal trainers, are suppliers of PEDs.
Yeah, I had one experience.
Yeah, let's not deny it lah.
Yeah.
Let's not deny it. You go to a gym, after a while, after they see you for a month, 2 months, they'll come to you and say, dude, why don't you try this out?
Yeah, happens to me. Happened to me as well. Yeah.
It's gonna help you. Yeah, it's gonna do this.
Where did they get all this stuff? I mean, like
overseas.
But how does it pass through the customs? I don't understand that. Because I'm sure that there'll be some checking in and.
Sometimes this is where everything there's a loophole to it.
Really?
Everything there's a loophole to it. They can declare it as multivitamins. Nobody knows. Yeah, there are so many ways of such thing reaching Singapore itself. No matter sometimes how strict you might think the custom is, and especially PEDs is steroid is like, it's actually medicines. Yeah, medicines actually, or some kind of some kind of product that is being taken by animals and so forth, but now is being taken by humans. Yeah, so it can pass through customs without custom detecting, because they might put it across as supplements. Yeah, multivits.
I see.
Yeah, then customer just take it as.
For the benefit of our audience, right, who probably don't know much about PEDs or steroid and everything, all the classification of steroids. Maybe we can just go ahead into right down to the basic lah.
Okay.
What is this? Is it all about jabbing, or it can be oral?
It can be oral. It can be jabbing. It depends. Maybe for example, the person that introduced you to all such to those steroids might first introduce you to those oral, because that's the most easily consumed. Yeah, they will just say, okay, you start with this first. It's oral. Then after that, after a while, then they will tell you, oh, this one is better. It goes direct to your bloodstream.
Or this one where you jab yourself.
Yeah, correct. The thing is this lah, dude. The onus is on the personal trainer as well. Yeah. Okay. I know you guys want to earn a living, want to make as much money as possible, but be a responsible personal trainer. Yeah. You guys want to you guys want to do all these kind of things, it's up to you guys. We are not here to tell you or do it or don't do it. But be responsible. You approach a young kid with that, or a normal 20-year-old man with that, you must explain to them as well the pros and cons, the follow-up through. Yeah. And what happened if these people does not know how to stop? Yeah. So these are the kind of thing.
I come to think of it, now that you mention it, right? I know I can see some sense into it. Why they are actually pushing for their clients or their customers to take such products, because you know why? That time when I was in one of the gyms, and the trainers approached me to advocate taking PED steroid, special steroid. So the thing is that once you come into a stage for which you achieve a certain results, it become like, hey, this personal trainer is responsible for your transformation, you know.
Yeah,
Then what
yeah,
they do, the next step is they put on their own social media, say,
before and after pictures.
before and after picture,
my client.
and then after, I've achieved these results for this client. Would you like to be, getting the same results or something like that? So
correct.
it becomes like it becomes like a business, lah.
Yeah, it is a business. It is a business, and it is a multi-dollar business. Yeah, multi-million-dollar business. We understand it's your bread and butter. Yeah, but we rather like you guys do what you are supposed to do best instead of pushing for such instant result, because you're not advocating proper training actually. You are not advocating the proper principle of training. So that is to me very important for a personal trainer to have such ethics. First, advocate proper training routine, the methods of training, what you need to do to achieve one. I mean, don't go that PED route. Don't go that PED route, because at the end of the day, if something happened to that particular customer of yours or client of yours, are you going to tell, oh, you take it at your own risk? Yeah, he take it as his own risk. But I think as a personal trainer, you are socially responsible as well. You are socially responsible as well, because why? You are the one who introduced. A lot. Back then in the 90s, early 90s as well. People in the community center gyms already taking it. People, hey, one reason I got to do this. One reason I got to do this. And it's a money making thing, because why? They bring in the stuff from China, for example, for $50. They sell it here for $200. They make how much? 3 times, 4 times the price. On top of their personal training session. To me, it is socially wrong. Socially wrong. I mean, it cannot continue that way. The public needs to be educated. Then again, the customers itself, you guys, I'm not going to put everything on the personal trainer. You guys also must know, if you take such stuff and certain thing happen to you, you only have yourself to blame, because you never do your own proper research. What will happen if you take this thing? What is the side effect of taking these things? If you're only thinking about, oh, I'm going to look good, let's not care about the side effect, then I think you're gonna be sorry for yourself in a later stage of your life, when everything starts to break down. I mean, think about it. I mean, before you start abusing steroid, think about it. When the word abuse is there, that means you are taking things which is not meant for you to take.
Anyway, it's again their lifestyle choice.
It's a lifestyle choice.
But
correct.
they need to know really about what are the effects, once they start to take steroids. Because I'm sure, like, even for most of them, they read up on the articles online with regard to steroid abuse. It differs with each person.
Correct.
Some of them, like what you mentioned, they got saggy boobs. And then some of them, what are the things that you...
Sometimes they say you got bad temper, so forth. Sometimes they say mood swings. Sometimes what's this? You start to lose your hair and so forth. Acne. That honestly, to me, depends on individual person genetic.
But some say that they can't even have children because of that.
I think that's BS.
Really?
I think that's BS. How many bodybuilders actually have children while abusing it? How many? Arnold has children while abusing it. Many has children while abusing it. That is actually your genetic issues. It has got nothing to do with taking steroids. Because that when you take steroids, actually you feel like, wow, you are strong. Everything is strong. Even that thing, everything is strong. So it doesn't affect your
male virility.
Your correct. Your fertility doesn't affect. It does not affect. But I'm not a doctor. But let's look at it this way, lah. How many bodybuilders actually, while abusing steroids, are still making babies and having babies? Making babies is one thing, like everybody can make babies, like having babies. So it has got nothing to do with the steroid actually. That one is your body genetic. I mean, in fact, even hair fall also is like, It depends.
It depends. That one is
Yeah.
that one is totally genetics. Like
Correct,
my dad,
correct.
you know, have some issues with that, and I'm having issues with that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we take
Correct,
steps.
correct,
We
correct.
you know, for you see some of the bodybuilders having that problem, but they didn't take.
Yeah.
It's just that they have
Yeah,
problems with
correct,
that.
correct.
Then they're being accused of
Yeah,
taking
and I
PEDs.
mean, you
It's so
see
funny, man.
like some bodybuilders who took it, and but still they have full hair. So what you gonna say? You gonna say it's because of steroids? No, but yeah. So those are myths lah. Those are myths about taking steroid. But when we discuss about myth, we are literally encouraging people to take steroid because we are telling people, hey, no, there's no such things lah. Steroid doesn't cause you to have such side effects.
Then I ask you, bro, after okay lah, then since we are at this juncture already, where we are quite neutral in a way, but we are slightly moving towards advocating it probably for those who are above 40 maybe. What do you think?
It depends on that above 40 lah. If you are having an active lifestyle, I mean, and suddenly you face a problem whereby, hey shit, I'm not recovering as normal as how I used to be. I'm not performing in my training as how I used to be. I cannot give my best during my training most of the time. Then go to your doctor. Go to your doctor and seek your doctor opinion, your personal doctor or private doctor opinion, and see that whether you need to go for what they call the TRT or the HRT, you know, the testosterone replacement therapy, or some call it the hormone replacement therapy.
Yeah.
Seek your doctor advice. Yeah. And if it's necessary, take. If it's not necessary, don't take. If you don't have a healthy lifestyle, why the hell you need to take?
Yeah, that's the point, isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, like, you're not being active, like having a proper intermediate level of intensity exercise 4 or 5 times a week. That's suddenly you want to take steroids. Hey, come on lah.
There's no
You're
need.
fooling yourself,
There's no need.
you know.
Yeah, there's no need.
You try to go on the proper route with
Correct,
the exercise
correct.
program and everything. You will see the results. You
Correct,
don't need PEDs in that.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Wait, that means we are now we are slowly aging because aging towards PEDs for those who wants to perform at a higher level. So now we are talking about athletes.
Okay.
You see athletes other than the bodybuilders, which is of course it's a no-brainer. You know. So
There's a problem. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
Before we carry on,
Yeah.
but I want to touch on one thing.
Yeah.
I pity the bodybuilders,
Oh yeah.
especially maybe in certain countries.
Yeah.
They train so hard, they take all these substances, but when they got red flag for it, the respective federation just caution. To me, I think the federation knows very jolly well that those bodybuilders that's representing them are on substance. Why, when they got caught, these buggers are left hang to dry on their own?
It's about accountability, I guess. You want to do, you don't let us know.
As long as you don't get caught.
Yeah.
But I want you to win to represent the federation. But if you get caught, it's your own business. To me, it's BS. Yeah. Why should I win for you when you don't have my back? So bodybuilders, you got to think of it. I mean, I do not know now. I don't know what is the state of all these federation all over the world now. Yeah. I mean, we don't talk about Mr. Olympia and so forth. Because Mr. Olympia is known, everybody in the Olympia is on drugs. Yeah, it's on steroids. Okay, but those that is representing the country for so-called SEA Games, Asian Games, suddenly you got red flag.
Yeah.
And after that. And to me now, when you look at this whole aspect, do you actually consider bodybuilding as a sport? Yeah. Because why? When they are up on stage, they are not at their most peak performance. How many of them are actually on the midst of actually fainting on top of it because they are so dry, because they are so dehydrated?
Yeah.
So do you consider it as sport? Okay, I respect them, admire them for all the weight cuts they went through, the hard training they went through. Kudos to them. But to consider bodybuilding as a sport, I do not think so. It's more, for me, it's more like a vanity contest than actually a sport. Yeah. I might be wrong. If you guys feel offended, I'm so sorry, but that's how I personally feel. Yeah. Then back to the subject whereby the taking of PEDs.
Yeah, as a performance enhancer. Yeah, it's no longer about the body itself. Now it's more something to elevate your performance. We have it in a lot of sports. It's not just if it's Of course, like what we mentioned, bodybuilding is one of them. But certain other combat sports also.
Yeah.
They taken in.
I mean, back during the 80s, there was the issue with Ben Johnson.
Oh yes.
The sprinter.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Ben Johnson, the sprinter. I mean, be it you are in athletics, you are in gymnastics, and so forth. I mean, the fact that the word performance enhancing is there, that means it's always gonna help you edge over your opponents or your oppositions or your competitions. It should never be there.
Yeah.
It should never be there. The onus is on the respective federation or association to check all your athletes. I mean, if you're in combat sports, if you're gonna talk about drug tests, if I can recall, only one association has all the athletes take drug tests, and they paid for that body to check on the athletes to ensure that they are drug free.
I'm talking about the fighting organization, which is really up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're quite stringent.
They are very strict. Yeah. Whereas the rest, I don't think so. I saw like a man that looks like a bodybuilder fighting, and you tell me that's natural? The problem is this. If a man that is on PEDs fighting against an opponent who is naturally clean, no matter what, there is still an advantage to that guy. You can say, oh, the other guy might still win because he is more skilled. But then again, he might not have the strength, the explosiveness, the endurance that this party that is on drugs is having.
Yeah.
So it's never going to be a fair fight. Yeah. To me, that is something that those respective organizations has to look into, especially when you are trying to advocate your organization as something which is full of honor, integrity. Yeah, but then you are not having a drug test. And generally when we look, this guy definitely on drugs lah. Cannot be lah. Yeah, I'm not trying to judge, but you cannot bullshit what. Yeah, you cannot bullshit. People that does sports or that knows about such a thing knows that those athletes, this guy is definitely on.
Yeah.
Definitely on. Yeah. So
I heard that they can even help with the pain threshold as well.
Yeah.
It's madness, man. Some of these guys got hit left, right, and center. I mean, like, they're tough, but then this is how the world tough.
Yeah. Look at Vito Belfort.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when he was at his peak time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Vito Belfort before TRT and after TRT.
They have a photo comparison
of
that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's way different.
Way different. Yeah. Those days when he's on PEDs, and after that when the organization goes strict on the abuse of PEDs, what happened to him? Everything is gone. Power is gone. Explosiveness is gone.
Yeah.
So,
even the look is gone, man.
Yeah, boy.
That guy looks different.
Yeah.
It's like, and he was taking it when he was really young.
Yeah, he was taking it when he's really young. Yeah.
So you guys, you can see from photos, especially you guys were quite young, you can see that.
Yeah, correct. Of course, it will edge you over your opponent. But then again, once you're out from it,
I mean, for how long?
Yeah, for how long? And it's gonna be never fair. Are you gonna be satisfied with such a win? Are you gonna be feeling that, hey, I have accomplished something?
It's not just based on your
hard work. If you got caught, they're gonna say what? You cheat, man. That's it. Your whole career is gone. You cheat. Ben Johnson, when he got caught, he is never the same person after that. Yeah. Nate Diaz has a strong quote. Everybody's on steroids.
But what he's
back then. Nate. Yeah. So these are the things that actually the responsibility is on everyone. It's on everyone, from the organization, from us individual as well. I mean, I'm not gonna say do it, don't take. We are not in a position to tell you what to do or what not to do. But what we can tell you is this: think twice, think thrice before you start doing it. If you really want to take, you must really ask yourself, why am I taking it?
Are there any other options or
Yes,
avenues that you can do
correct.
to achieve the same result or even better?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Those guys that is in the sporting scene, ask yourself this: is it worth it?
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because once you get caught, that's the end of your sporting career.
Yeah.
Once you get caught abusing it, you tell me which organization is willing to take you after that.
Your integrity is going to be questioned
Yeah,
each and every time. So
each
it's
and
not
every
really
time.
worth it.
This guy cheap, this guy cheap.
And they also need to know that this is not going to be lasting forever.
Correct.
So once you stop, you know that there's going to be a decline somehow.
Correct.
And for how long are you going to be continuing this type of lifestyle?
Precisely.
Especially when if the effects are to come before a certain period of time, then you will start to say, is this really worth it?
Correct.
For that short term of
Correct.
looking good, you
Correct.
actually sacrifice it in the long term. So
And for those organizations as well, you have a responsibility towards your athlete. Not just about looking good on social media or promoting certain ethics, but at the back, it's all about marketing. So I mean, everybody has a part to play, and to youngsters, to teenagers, don't do it at all. That's my message to them. Don't do it at all. You're young, your body is still growing. You're still producing natural testosterone. Don't follow what you see on YouTube. 15, 16-year-old taking steroids. Now besides steroids, there's this thing called SARMs, SARMS. I'm not going to go into that. Too deep. Too deep. Thinking people take SARMs, think that they will not, the side effect is not as bad as steroid, but at the end of the day, there's still going to be side effects. And do you want to risk your health on a long term? I think such thing. So especially when you do not know how to stop. People that suffer from kidney failure, liver failure as a result of taking steroid, because they do not know when to stop. Because they see their body performing, they see that developing, and they say, wow, now I'm more defined, I look better, and they want more, and they keep on relying on it. The dosage increase.
The dosage increase. That's the key thing.
So your body is able only to take so much. Only your body. The bottom line is hard work, guys. Hard work. You train hard. Follow a strict routine. Be disciplined. I mean, we cannot comment on celebrities that is taking it, because why? Celebrities, they have the money. They can afford to. They have their own personal trainer.
Man.
Their personal trainer tell, okay, you're on this cycle. You're on now. Okay, next 3 months you're off. Do you know? You won't know, because they won't publish all these things. They only publish the front, how good they look. I mean, take the good from them. That is the discipline that they have. But to achieve the result fast, you have to put in your own effort.
That's for sure.
That's.
Anyway, probably the audience will be saying that, okay, since this is not something which is giving me a good investment in the long run, then maybe they want to go into something which is more permanent.
Something which is more permanent. That means like plastic surgery. Or
why not? I mean, like, hey, you see, this is very interesting, but I find it gross. You saw this this ad, or was it a video in itself? Man, this guy go through transformation just by cutting, man. I mean, like, really cutting, not
Oh God.
They really
go underneath the knife lah.
Man.
Underneath the surgeon knife.
Oh.
That I guess that is extreme vanity lah.
Because they think, why not do this?
I mean, there's so many examples. There's so many examples of those kind of job gone wrong. Because the search for beauty will never end. That's why there's a saying, beauty in the eye of the beholder. You should be content. You should be happy with how you look. Unless there's such a deformity as a result of an accident, I don't see the need for you guys to go underneath the surgeon's knife. Like, pardon me for saying this, but those flat-chested women, suddenly you want a boob job. Do you think all men will look at the boobs? No, what? And you have a boob job, and after that, whatever thing you put inside leak, the silicone leak whatsoever, then it harms your health. Or what is worse, it might cause breast cancer. You guys actually think of it? You are so concerned about the aesthetic part of it. But the side effect of it, I mean, sorry to say this, the late Michael Jackson. Look at his face. His face with makeup is okay. But you think his face without makeup, don't you think it's like from a zombie film that he might look like one of those zombie film character without makeup? I mean, he was normal. He was nice, sweet young boy when he was with Jackson 5. And after that, as he grew into his teens, he was still normal. And after that, Thriller, he starts, you can see the plastic job that he has. You see the nose starts to sharpen a bit from a flower nose to a sharper nose. And after that, bed. You go into bed, the eyes, everything, the cheekbone, everything. And black or white, that is worse. Until the skin turns white. He might claim that he have a skin disease and so forth lah. Only he and his doctor knows lah. But if he think about it lah, guys, sometimes you have to take it as it is. I know he might be some of you guys' favorite artist, or he might be a legend, but then it is what it is, because nobody turns suddenly white at the age of 30 over 40. If you have that skin disease from young, from that Jackson 5 era,
you know, be progressive.
Yes, he already have blotches of skin disease then. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not going to debate about that. He's already passed. But that is one example of not knowing when to stop after undergoing the surgeon knife. Yeah. Not only that, not only the late Michael Jackson, you go into YouTube currently or Instagram, people that want to look like Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
They make their eye, they make their nose, they make the lips, they make the boobs, and they turn out ugly.
This is kind of mystery.
Yeah.
What caused them to be taking such a route in the first place?
I think it's self-insecurity. Bottom line, self-insecurity. Not actually being content with how actually they look like.
Yeah. They didn't look bad at all.
Oh yeah, correct. But they look bad after they go underneath the surgery.
Yeah. That's quite for me is something which is come to think of it, why do you have to do such?
Yeah. We are not mentioning this because we are jealous and so forth. No. But before you do such a thing, I mean, like, think if you go to the extreme, what will happen? What happen if you cannot stop yourself? Everybody, like, at one time, there's gonna be like batches of people going to Korea for nose job, chin job, eye job, whatsoever, boob job. I mean, dude, when is it gonna end? Because why? For example, now I do an eye job and a chin job. The next thing you look, wow, I like the nose, or your friend, I just did a nose job, see my nose now so nice. I also want okay, I go. After look, see my boob from cup A to cup C now. I also want What's next?
Yeah. There's no ending to it.
Yeah. There's no ending to it. So then what happened if, let's say, oh shit, now the silicone leak or whatever, I got breast cancer as a result of it. Then what am I gonna do? I mean, at the end of the day, if you go against what God have given you, I think it's gonna do more harm than good. So people need to realize that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you lah. You wanna do what? It's up to you lah. But think about it.
I was reading somewhere that it is actually turning into an addiction.
Yeah, it is to some it will be an addiction.
Yeah.
Because the search for that individual to look better will never end.
If I can remember, one of them wanted to look like a Barbie doll.
Oh yeah.
So that, oh my goodness.
There's a lady that wanted to look like a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
There's a guy that wanted to look like Ken.
Yeah. Oh my god. You see how fake they are, like the face.
And it's not only about how fake they look like. What I worried most is their state of mind.
Yeah.
Do you think there's something wrong with them?
There's some underlying problem.
I think they might need psychiatric help at the end of the day. Yeah, because after a while, when they are not able to achieve certain looks, will they go into depression?
Yeah.
Will they end up being suicidal? These are the kind of thing that they need to think, because why? They judge themselves with looks, based on looks. And if they are not able to do it, what will happen? Imagine they cut until they have nowhere else to cut, and it all goes wrong. and they look at that, and when they look at themselves in the mirror and they still feel that I'm so ugly. The next thing you know, you read in the paper, they are dead. Yeah. So I mean, these are the things that they really need to think before doing such a thing, before taking that route. I mean, it is something actually serious, which needs a lot of people attention, because recently I've seen a lot in YouTube, in Instagram, people posting about going underneath the surgeon's knife for face job and so forth. I mean that is not something.
Is there a lot in Singapore like that?
I think there's a lot actually.
Especially some of the artists as well. All the image,
correct. I mean,
public figures.
You look at now the Korean wave, okay, the Blackpink, whatever not lah. I only know Blackpink lah, because Blackpink appears everywhere. Yeah. You think all of them look natural, and every youngsters now wants to look like Blackpink. Yeah. Every Asian youngsters now want to look like Blackpink, because why? Wow, they look so beautiful. Yeah. Guys, Blackpink are manufactured, guys.
Not only them, of course.
Yeah, not only them. Yeah,
other groups as well.
I mean, from whatever you see on TV, take the good. Whatever is not good, don't have to follow. I mean, how they look like is how they look like. Be comfortable underneath your own skin. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I advocate the healthy at all size movement lah. That doesn't mean lah. Yeah, okay.
Healthy at all sizes.
Yeah. That doesn't mean. That's not. I'm not gonna go there.
That's another topic. You want to talk about it all together.
Correct. But what I'm trying to say is this. I mean, you have to be content with what you have. Actually, in whatever aspect of life. If you are not able to have beautiful eyes, never mind. Important is your heart. Yeah. Be a good person. That is the bottom line.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Of course, in life there's gonna be, how should I say, temptation. Everybody somehow or other will succumb to temptation. I mean, go through a certain phase, after that overcoming it. But the point of having this podcast today is actually to share with you, actually maybe to help you that, dude, if you encounter such route, maybe you know what to do. Refrain from it. Don't do it. If you encounter personal trainer that encourages you to take steroid, that's not going to be a good personal trainer for you. If you have friends that encourage you to go Korea together, or Thailand together, or whichever country together to get a plastic surgery job done on your face or any part of your body, that's not going to be a good friend of yours. That is ask yourself, do you actually need it? Yeah. Do you actually need it? Is double eyelid really necessary? Yeah. So think about all these things. Think about all this. I want to look good. I mean, people appreciate you for what you are. If that person really likes you. Yeah.
I mean, like if they really take you as what you are, I mean, if they're genuine, then they are for keeps, But if not, then you are in no business to try and change their mind.
Yeah. Then what happened? Correct. Then what happened? You are so heavily done up. Suddenly you get married. Kali your kids come out. Hey,
it's all different.
Mommy, how come I never look like you? Oh, daddy, how come I look so different? Oh, this one all not real.
Do you want to get one for yourself? Oh my goodness.
Later, I give you money, you go. I mean,
that's why I think in the end it's all about how you perceive yourself. Some people they cover their problems with temporary measures such as these. So it's good to identify what is really the problem that you have in yourself. Then from there, okay, these are the things that maybe I should try and overcome. But for example, not having enough confidence in yourself, what can you do to improve your confidence? There's a lot of avenues, self-improvement books, those you can listen to who are really professionals in advising what is the best for you to go when you're facing such a thing like depression, lack in confidence and all that. Then once you find that once you actually overcome all this, right, then the temptation to turn yourself into something else will be it by PEDs or be it by going under the knife, that one will be cast aside naturally because you start to be confident in yourself. I've seen a lot of plus sizes who are really confident. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, like Oprah Winfrey is one of them.
Yeah,
Mine is that's a clear example. You know, she's plus size. She works out, try to work out, but she's not that slim, man. She's not. She says she's not slim, but she's healthy, man.
Yeah,
she go for exercise every morning. And you see how much an influence she is.
Correct.
Helps other people. That's only one example. There's a lot more other examples.
Yeah.
That's the thing lah.
Yeah, important is the inner beauty, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Inner beauty. I mean, what's the point of having all the good looks on the outside, but
won't last long lah.
Yeah,
won't last long. This won't last long. I mean,
boobs will sag.
Yeah.
Face will wrinkle. So I mean, don't tell me at the age of 40 plus, you still wanna go for a face uplift job. Yeah, some people still doing it, but ask yourself that 40 plus, 50 plus, your boob sag. Now what you gonna do? Uplift your boob. I mean, think about it lah. Think about it. I mean, this is a sharing session. I mean, this is something that we need to put it across so that the younger generations might know, might hear it, might learn, understand it better, because we are worried that the younger generation is just like monkey see, monkey do. Because everybody is achieving that. I need to do that. I need to be like one of them. I need to do the same. I'm very concerned. And I'm very surprised as well. I saw a lot of 15, 16 years old videos on YouTube taking drugs. Which we are not advocating it. Which I'm not. So
so pretty much that, I guess.
Okay, that's about it, guys. We have Brother D and Brother Z here. Thank you for the time. Don't forget to press the like, subscribe, and the notification buttons. And from us, Area 65, this is 2, 3 Cats Running. Thank you.